Uh, let's don't waste everybody's time. I think we can get the today's session started for today. Right? Okay. Welcome everyone. Okay. So this is a topic that I'm gonna talk to you all on today. It's about how BitNet use zero knowledge proof to enable fair and KYC-free investing. Okay. We will talk about BitNet's uh, second model, explain the privacy verification with Circom and Solidity. So today's topic is a bit technical, but also very important. This is all the Jesus of the BitNet system. Okay, right. Okay. So what is zero knowledge proof system? Okay, what is it? What is zero knowledge proof? Okay, we just off all the mic first. Right. So BitNet zero knowledge proof system. What is it? It is a privacy and trust revolutions, redefining fair investments. So in the rapid evolving world of this blockchain technology, privacy protections, and data sovereignty and trustlessness have become the core pillars of the next generation financial infrastructure. So, as an innovative platform dedicated to building a decentralized and fair finance, so BitNet has taken the lead in deploying and operating a zero knowledge proof system. Okay, so what is this zero knowledge proof? So this, okay, so let's see. So through this CKP system, user can be trusted and accepted by the platform without revealing the identity, asset, and detail or transaction history. And this breaks the traditional model of having to surrender all the data to get trust, Okay, so how is it like? Okay, very simple. It's just like this. Okay. So when you go and log into the BitNet or register account, actually in BitNet you don't have to register accounts. All right, as you can see here, right? You can see. Okay. So when if you want to join BitNet or connect BitNet, very simple. Connect wallets. So from this, okay, this is what I call it CKP system. All right, you no need to surrender uh, your ID passwords, your name, your everything of your data. Okay, you just connect your digital wallet to the BitNet, and that's it. Okay, okay, let's continue. Go right. So what? So as you can see that zero knowledge proof is a cutting-edge cryptocurrency technique to allow approval to convince a verifier that meets a certain condition without reveal any sensitive information. So with that, you can be trust, and then you will not disclose any of your personal data, right? So let me give you an example, very simple example. Imagine if you walk up to the entrance of a club, right? A club, a nightclub, a bar, or what. The security guard said that only people with age of 18 or older are allowed to go inside. But you don't want to show your ID or reveal your birth dates, but you present a zero knowledge proof. The guard scan it, and instantly the system confirm, all right, you are more than 18 years old. But he don't know who you are, he don't know what your age or even your birth dates. So that is the beauty of ZK, okay, ZKB. I can prove I qualified without reveal how I gonna qualify it, right? It's a bit technical, okay. So why did BitNet deploy a ZK system. Okay, why? Why you register the account with BitNest? You don't register the account with BitNest. Why you just connect wallets? Okay, why? Right? So, in BitNest decentralized ecosystem, the introduction of zero-knowledge technology addressed the three major challenges faced by the traditional finance and on-chain platform. All right, even some of the on-chain platform, they still need your identity to be registered and logged in. But in BitNest, it never happened. It never needs. The first thing, okay, protect the user privacy. Okay, users are not required to provide a KYC information, expose their wallet address, or reveal their own on-chain asset history. Okay. Second, to ensure that you can be recognized by the system without reveal your identity, enable truly private transaction and identity verifications. Okay. So when you come to here, right? When you come to here, okay. So as you can see, that okay, this is the proof of the CK system. All right. So okay, so it does not reveal anything of yours. Okay. So and then when you come to the BSC scans, all right. I think today connection is very slow. Just be patient, I cannot do anything on the connections. So okay. Come to loops 526. Okay. Okay. As you can see here, all right, like this 7299E. Who is it? I don't know. But I know what I know is he deposit $30. He joined loop with $30. That's it. All right. He did not review all the information. So this address is just like a Zakat card. All right. It does not reveal anything of yours. And the BSC scan also don't have anything information about you. Right. Okay, and then the second, enhance the system trustworthiness. Okay, so BitNest does not rely on endorsement on centralized internet institutions. So instead, smart contract use the ZK to verify user eligibility or behavior compliance. All right, and increase the system trustlessness. Okay, making the platform more secure and fair. Okay. Number third, lowering the anti-barriers and promoting global inclusions. So regardless of a user inclusions, so regardless of user locations or whether they possess a traditional identity verifications, data documents, they can participate in the platform through zero knowledge proof. Okay, so making the identity right and power and privacy the passport. Okay. So BitNet the second use case example like what? Identity verification, proof eligibility for specific privilege, like the VIP access, right, without reveal your real identity. And second, asset proof, okay, demonstrate that I have enough USDT to join in this investment cycle. So without showing your wallet balance, right? because BitNest will never know how much balance in your wallets. All right. And then team profit distributions. So execute the smart contract based revenue sharing without disclosing the team structure or member data, right? And then the on-chain anonymous governance, right? Allow users to participate in DAO voting anonymously to ensure both privacy and decentralized governance, right? So, in the Web3 era, privacy shouldn't be a privilege, it should be the starting point. All right. First is the starting point first. The developments, the deployments of BitNet zero knowledge proof system is not just a technology innovation, but a profound commitment to digital trust, privacy rights, and the principle of fair access. So here, every user can be accepted, trust, and empowered without every having to expose their data, right? Like what? No identity barriers, no data exposure, only a pure, verifiable, and decentralized trust system, right? Okay, let's look at this, right? How does Zcash build privacy-based trust? Okay, so the essence of a zero knowledge proof protocol is to allow prover to convince the verifier that a certain statement is true, so without reveal any underlying information. Okay, you can see that here, right? Possess some secret information like account balance and want to prove they meet a certain conditions, right? And verifier is the bit that's responsible to verify the truth of the claim, but that does not wish to or need to know the specific detail of the secret, right? Okay, so let's talk about the next section is the second core mechanism. Why is this so important? The second system uses a set of cryptographic circuits and mathematical algorithms, right? To construct a mathematical object called a proof. Okay, so this object has the following characteristic, like what? Once generated, it cannot be forged. Okay, and the verifier only need to validate the proof itself without accessing the underlying data, and the entire process can be automatically executed within a smart contract with zero human involvement. Okay, so do you have enough funds? The system will confirm. Actually, it's the system to confirm it, but the system doesn't know who you are or how much you actually have, right? So this is the different. Okay, and the next. So this is exactly why Zcash is called the trust cornerstone of Web3. Okay, privacy is preserved, yet trust is achieved, right? And look at the typical use cases of Zcash in blockchains. Where is it to use? Right, you can see here, Zcash technology has been already practically implemented. Of course, a lot of uh, core application in Web3. Okay, here is a 5 places that is used. All right, you can see that. Second, user can hide the sender address, receipt and transaction amount, protecting on-chain and transaction history. Okay, then no document upload required. User can use second proof to verify eligibility. Okay, and so like this. Right. So second is the most mysterious yet reliable trust engine in the Web3 world. Visible yet everywhere. Right. So how does BitNest use Zcash technology to achieve a fairness and freedom? Right. Let's see here. By deploying its Zcash model, right? By deploying its Zcash models, BitNest is redefining how users verify their identity and participate with their assets. So users don't need to upload identification documents, so the system can verify their eligibility against platform rules. So user don't need to reveal their wallet address. Okay, yet they can safely join in stacking, investing, and voting. So the entire process is executed automatically on change, respecting privacy while building trust. All right, at BitNest, privacy is not a barrier. Okay, it's your entry tickets. Zakat is your visible passport to the new era of Web3 investing. Right? Clear? So, so how does BitNest apply the Zakat? All right, especially on the loop participation, eligibility, and verifications model. Okay, so in one of the core features, the loop yield model, user can participate in a capital cycling mechanisms to earn stable periodic compound returns. But under the traditional framework, this process faces the following issue, right? First, challenge of the traditional verification methods, right? Like users are required to public their wallet address, asset balance, and transaction history, which significantly compromise data origins, right? Okay. And then the poor user experience. So users are required to provide KYC, all the information and undergo asset verification process, which are cumbersome and complex, so significantly reducing the willingness of genuine users to participate. Right? Then will be the application logic. The user only need to prove via second my current deposit is more than 100 USDT. There's no need to reveal their wallet address, actual balance, transaction history, or identity. So the system will automatically recognize their eligibility to join. All right. So by integrating second systems, BitNest has revolutionary the participation logic of the loop model. All right. With no KYC required, zero identity exposure, and then a single second generate proof of eligibility is sufficient, and decentralized smart contract automatically recognize the eligibility. Data is cryptographic, right? The system cannot view or access it, right? So with this zero knowledge proof, BitNest have built a verification system that require no trust intermediaries and no identity disclosure, right? So making the loop yield mechanism more secure, streamlined, and inclusive, right? And user only need to prove I qualify or not, all right? The system will no longer ask who are you, all right? So the design of the whole philosophy is a core pillar of business missions to build a privacy first, all right? Trustless and fair Web3 investment environments, right? Okay. So now let's look at the technical side code, all right? I think this is quite hard for normal people. I will just simplify it, all right? So So underlying the structure of the BitNest Zakat verification system, so to enable the verification without exposing any sensitive information, BitNest leverage cutting edge Zakat technology and build a complete verification system, all right, to smart contract integration. All right, you can see as below, all right. Then this is the Solidity smart contract verifier, okay. So the Solidity contract is used to verify the second proof submitted by the user on change and to record the verification result, right? And this is some of the codings, right? We just don't waste time on this because it's not everyone can understand all these codings. But I just want to show you all how is it like, all right? So the integration with the business loop process. Okay. So only address that have passed the verifications can join in the loop investment. All right. So ensure the fairness and enormous compliance on the platform. Okay. So you can see here that is the dual protections. Okay. Why I want to talk about it? Because the important thing is this dual protection. Technology plus smart contract. All right. BitNet second verification not only protect user privacy, but also ensure a fair participations right through fully transparency. So on-chain smart contract executions. So users don't need to trust the platforms. They can trust what you need to is they can mathematically prove their eligibility to the system, enable a safer and more autonomous way to participate in the DeFi ecosystem, right? And look at the technical advantage, right? It's secure, no leakings, unforceable, and fully automated. Okay? No plain text storage, no centralized KYC server required, immutable and tamper-proof, and each proof is unique and time-bound. So proofs are generated client-side, giving user full control. So all verification are traceable on change with zero human intervention. So this model enable all the joiners remain compliant without sacrificing your privacy, representing a true form of trust through technology, right? So with this, what does this second technology bring to BitNet? All right. So after just now I talked about so much about the theory side and the coding side. So and then this is how to use it in the BitNet. First is the user privacy protection, right? Liquidity, but participants no longer need to expose the amount or the address or identity to be accepted as legitimate participants, right? So anyone can generate second proof and quality to join to eliminate privilege-based access and overkill the verification process, right? So BitNet creating is not just a yield generation tool. So this is fair, transparent, and centralized financial entry points. So what we are building is a system that meets with all the following standards, fairness, justice, transparency, decentralizations, and a revolutionary financial system, right? So why is the business mode is fair, just opens and transparent, all right? So in business, they had three modes, all right? It's fair mode, open mode, and transparent mode. Okay, this is very important. So under the fair mode, every qualification check is executed automatically by the system. So based on the mathematical proof rather than a subjection or human judgment, right? So the system does not care who you are and where you're from. You only verify whether you truly join or not. Okay? And then the open mode, all contracts, data structures, and distribution algorithms are open source. So all address activities can be reviewed on change, and every reward allocation and parameter adjustment can be verified publicly, right? And then a transparent mode. So we protect user privacy with zero knowledge proof, but we will never hide the rules of the reward logic. Okay. Your participation is visible, your identity remains private, and this is the optimal balance of transparency and privacy in the Web3. Right? So how are we going to prove all this? Okay, very simple. Right? So let's go back to this. Okay, so you can see all here. Do you know this AA3 AA398 is who? Nobody knows. Correct or not? Nobody knows. All right. Okay. But what we can see is what is the time and what's the amount. But we don't know who is it and where is it from. Right. Even when we come to here also, okay, we can see when we come to here, you see, okay, everything is all is address, address, address. You cannot know this person's other records as well, you know. You cannot see and you cannot check. All right. So no matter how much, I mean, for certain so-called rich people, big whales, they are very concerned about their privacy. They're scared of other people know that their digital wallet has so much money, right? But in BitNet, is everything is protected, right? BitNet Web3 is transparency on the transaction, all right? But it's not it's not transparency on the member's identity, all right? I mean, that is more on privacy. Privacy is fully 100% protected, all right? Okay, you can see here, okay? Everything is protected, all right? So when you come to here, all right, if you go to the DeFi, you also can see that. Just hold on for him to hold it, okay? With all this, right? No verbal, no verbal ownership function files, you know. If there is a leakage of the participation's data privacy, sure, here we'll have an alert there. You can see don't have, right? And everything here is just the address and this, even the owner also already forgo the ownership. You can see based on here, all right? And here you cannot, based on all the certain reports, it did not uh, trigger the risk of the exposure of your personal data. All right. So in conclusion, you don't need to prove yourself who you are in BitNet. You only need to prove that you are deserve to be included. Right. So this is a fair. This is a. This is just a. This is a fair, just opens and transparent and decentralized financial network. No border, no classes, no barriers, and no bias. So everything you do leave left behind the verifiable proof that earn recognitions, right? BitNet believe that financial should not be privileged. You are granted. This is a power that you're born with, and the system is a starting point where all the power is respected. All right. What I give, what what I the message I want to pass you all is to welcome to the BitNet. Use zero knowledge to unlock the financial future that belongs to you. All right. Okay. So again, let's see here. Let's look at the question that people have. If liquidity contract is not locked, when contract creator can move all funds, is this possible? Please clear it. All right. For right, okay. Regarding this question, I can tell you, you can see that the contract owner is 0000. Means that the contract owner already forgo the ownership of the contract. So that means that even the trader also cannot move all your funds away. All right. Because all the funds is in the pancake swap. All right. So there's no way that the owner can remove all your fund. Right. And you come to here also, right? And also I can show you this. Okay. I will show you how is it is locked. Okay. Okay, when you come to see here, right? This is the pancake swap, right? Okay, let's look at the BitNest. Is it locked? Today connection is very bad. All right, just be patient. I don't know why. Okay. Did you see this? Do you see this lock? All right, it's locked. Okay, it means that nobody can move the funds, right? And another is this BitNest also. Can you see this? It's locked also. All right, there is no way that nobody is controlling the wallets, and nobody is enabled to move all the funds out from the pancake swap, right? So remember this one. Okay, you can see this, all the funds from BitNet 100% flow to the pancake swaps for the circulations. After the circulation finish expired, all the funds 100% flow it to the BitNet again. All right, and then the BitNet will send it out to all the members. You can see that it's 100% funds send it to pancake swap. If there's any funds that move to the other address, then here we show. Can you show this? Okay, it's locked. And this lock here. All right. So everything what is proof with something, it's not just by talking. All right. Clear? So other than that, is there anybody have any other questions? Is there anybody have any other questions? Right. You can see here. Okay. This is a BitNet. This other. You see that the transactions in the BitNet is so much if you compare to others. Okay. The only things, the only platform that's more than BitNet is Binance. Of course, you can see Binance, how many customer base they have, all right? But you see the Uniswaps, and this one, I don't know who, right? But this is the BitNet. BitNet go in and BitNet go up, right? You can see here, contract owner, 0, 0, 0, 0. It's all zero already. Okay, already proved that it already forego the ownership of the contract. You can check it here, all right? And this is everybody know, okay? Yes, this liquidity fund contract. Okay, first you have to know, all right? I think I understand what you mean. In business, the fund transfer will be carried, this duty will be carried by the smart contract, all right? Nobody can, okay, don't have such a customer service, don't have financial manager to control it. It's controlled by the smart contract, all right? You can see here, all right? Okay, very simple. You can see this. This is one of the member. Okay, you can just see this E156. That's at $27, all right? Funds go to this smart contract address, 526E. And within few seconds, the whole fund will send to the 3121. All right. Okay. You can see here 526E is the loop smart contract. Okay. It's the loop smart contract. So you can see here C1, C31E, he joined the loop with 321. Okay. You can see in, and then the next, the money is in the loop already. And then 526E is the smart contract. Send out the fund to the 3121. All right. Where is the 3121? This. Okay. You can see all the funds is showing up to here. And you can see all the funds is sent to the pancake swap only. If this fund send to other wallets, send to my wallet or your wallet here, you will see one line here. It will send it. It will show it to you. But this is already a solid proof. Okay, you can see 100% of the green lines send it to the pancake swap. This is a 3121. Okay, then this is 5526E, and this is 526E also. All right. Okay. So the information in here, from here to here and here, and is tally with here, right? And these two is the two different third-party website that evaluate projects. All right, you can check with your own, right? And the certic also, the certic already passed, means that already proof is a certic proof, certic audit report is already a proof that this BitNest, the fund's liquidity is carried by the smart contract. If not, certic will trigger the alert, will tell you, and definitely it cannot pass the certic report. And also, it also cannot have such a high score of 96% score. All right? And you can see this contract owner is 0000. Nobody is own the contract. Okay? First, you have to understand all the liquidity funds flow is controlled by the 526E smart contract. No human intervention. Nobody can touch the fund. Nobody control the fund. It's controlled by this 526E. All right. And the 526E here will direct send the fund to the pancake swap. All right. Okay. So other than that, is there anybody have any other questions you need to clarify? I think you need to, okay, when you need to gather the information, BSC scan, account, and this together, then you will, these four parties is four different companies that's not related to each other. All right. It's no way that these four companies go and join together to go and cheat, to cheat or fake the information. No, no way. All right. You can see this. Okay, this is log, and this is log. Finance also log, right? And this is log, and this is log. Some is not log. Okay. When this log, it means that it's no way that people can move up the funds with manual. All right. Okay. Is any coding maintained in liquidity fund created to transfer? No. You see already locked already. And he already forgo. He already forgo with all the 000. So even the creator also cannot do anything. The creator now is just like a normal members only. All right. He cannot take out all the funds. He cannot move all the funds because all the funds are controlled by the 526E, by the smart contract, right? By the smart contract. So if the creator he want to earn money, what he need to do? Same like you, me, invest the loop, and then look for downline, then expand the team. Okay. So that's why that's the beauty of the BitNets. All right. It's just like same like the Bitcoins, Bitcoins. Who is the creator? Nobody cares. Okay. Nobody cares about who is the creator of the Bitcoin and where is the Bitcoin come from. Nobody cares. All right. This is a true Web3. So BitNet also a true Web3 platform. All right. So everything is you can judge by here. All right. Okay. Everything is proven here. You can see every transaction. You can see every time the transaction when the funds coming in, the smart contract will control the fund and send to 3121. You can see from bottom. Okay. This is a customer sent to 526E, 526E, sent to 3121. You can see every time the process is same like this. This is the what? How much funds locked in PancakeSwap? You can see here. Okay, regarding this, I can, okay, a very simple. It's like the funds liquidity is here, 25 million, right? It's the 25 million. Okay, that's it. That's it, 25 million, right? So I think the funds liquidity is enough to pay you all right? Because every day there are so many transactions. Actually, you can come hit the BSC scan, you can see, actually they have so many pages. You can check all the process is the same, all right? There is no way that's people can manipulate it, you know. Transfer funds, go to loop transfer to PancakeSwap. And you can see here is 1,355. The funds come in to loop, and the loop send the fund to PancakeSwap. You can see the whole process is the same because it is controlled by the code, by the robot, by the smart contract. All right. Okay, so the PancakeSwap, the liquidity pool is 25 million so far. Sometimes it will go up, sometimes it will go down. I think this is a very normal process. All right. It's just like the banks. It's just like one company's bank account. Sometimes the money will more, sometimes the money will lesser a bit. Right. This is a healthy thing. Right. Okay. Other than that, is there anybody have anything to share? I think that's all for my today classes. All right. If you all don't have anything to share, I think I will just end it up today here. All right. Okay. Um. All right. It seems like Okay. So I think I need to stop here, right? So if you have anything to say, which is after that you might direct message me or message to your team leader or a team ambassador, right? So that's all for today. Thanks for all the participations, right? Okay. If you need all the informations, if you need the informations how to the process, how to check on this, and the website, how to check on this, and all these websites, kindly please contact to your team leader and the team ambassador. All right. Thanks again. Thank you and bye. Thank you.